Hey, what's up, чуваки, с вами Friday, и интересно ли бы вам было узнать мнение англоговорящего игрока, англоговорящего летсплейщика по поводу русского РП комьюнити, естественно, в Сампе. Мне стало интересно, я договорился об, так скажем, встрече с одним из них и хотел бы вам показать то, что у нас получилось. Я думаю, большинство из вас знает этого чувака. Если вдруг вы не знаете, то ссылка на него будет в описании. Обязательно перейдите на его канал, подпишитесь. Можете что там написать, типа привет от русских или что-нибудь такое. Пишите только, пожалуйста, что-нибудь позитивное. Вот, если будете писать. Короче, все, не буду тянуть. Поехали. Нажми на палец вверх и подпишись. Right, okay, thank you. А теперь давайте приступим к вопросам. Всего их будет 15, поэтому не будем терять ни минуты. Поехали. Первым делом представься, пожалуйста, расскажи о себе.
Alright, so my name is Saron. I come from USA, which is the state of Georgia. I do a little bit of stuff on my YouTube channel, mainly LSRP, maybe some tutorial videos here and there. But yeah, and I'm 17 in high school.
Как давно ты играешь на LSRP и как сильно тебе нравится сам ролеплей процесс?
I've been playing on LSRP for about 2 years now. I've been slowly developing both of my characters. And probably the best thing I like about RPing is just to be able to be yourself and being like realistic with your roleplay, and you get to really steer your character in the direction that you want him or her to go.
Много ли РП серверов существует для англоязычного комьюнити? То есть, есть ли какие-нибудь подающие надежды сервера помимо LSRP и РКРП?
How many English-speaking roleplay servers do I know? I only know 2, and that's of course LSRP and RCRP. But I do not know any more English-speaking servers than those 2. And those are the main 2 I really play on. I haven't really been on RCRP that much. But LSRP's player base is pretty large. I'll say about 400 players a day. The max is 600 players, but it hasn't reached the max in a while, so I'll say about 400 to 450 players a day. Yeah. RCRP is probably like 100 to 200 players.
Имел ли ты опыт игры с русскими игроками когда-нибудь? Если имел, то какие у тебя впечатления о них?
I have run into some Russian factions or Russian groups in LSRP, and they're pretty decent. They're pretty realistic too. You know, most of them sell guns or drugs or of that nature. But my first impressions, they're pretty realistic. I like it.
Знаешь ли ты какие-нибудь русские РП сервера?
I do not know any Russian roleplay servers.
Окей. Хотел бы ты когда-нибудь просто зайти и посмотреть на русские РП сервера?
I would like to experience a Snarpy server. I don't have really any education towards speaking Russian, so it'll probably be impossible for me to play because I don't speak that language.
Можешь ли ты выделить основные плюсы и минусы англоязычного комьюнити?
Probably a big main pro is the realism and the amount of RP that you go around. That's probably a big pro for an English-speaking roleplay community. A con is probably just the trollers. You know, it's always a troller every now and then, so you know, you just have to deal with it, and that's what the admins are for.
В русскоязычном комьюнити существует множество различных серверов. Мы привыкли разделять их на 3 этапа: Noob RP, Light RP, Hard RP с пояснениями для него. А если бы тебе пришлось неким образом разделить англоязычные сервера, на какие бы классы ты их разделил?
I'll probably have to put LSRP as a very light RP type of division, I guess. I wouldn't say LSRP is noob RP. I mean, you sometimes have those trollers, like I said, and they, you know, their goal is just to get rich, but they don't know the real meaning of, trying to roleplay and developing your character. But LSRP is definitely a relaxed community that has that serious roleplay aspect to it.
Часто ли ты замечаешь нарушения на РП-проектах, банихоп, ДМ и так далее? И как ты к этому относишься?
I do notice a lot of, well, sometimes I do notice a lot of bunny hopping, and that's mainly with level ones who really didn't read the rules, I guess. Bunny hopping is unrealistic. You can't bunny hop in real life, really. But I probably noticed some DM. I actually got entangled with a whole thing about DM, and but yeah, I mean, sometimes you notice it, sometimes you don't. But it mostly be the trollers that are the rule breakers.
Как, по-твоему, англоязычное комьюнити агрессивно? Сталкивался ли ты с жестким хейтом, агрессией в свою сторону или в чью-то еще на РП-проектах? И как бы ты оценил агрессию англоязычного комьюнити по 10-бальной шкале?
I don't quite know what you mean by aggressive, but I don't think they're aggressive. It's just, if you break a rule, the admins are going to talk with you, and they're going to find a way that you can understand that what you did wrong. So it's nothing about aggression. It's just about knowing the rules and know what you can and cannot do. But to give it a rate for for any English RP community, I'll say about like a 3 for the rate of aggression, I guess. But no, they're not hard on you or nothing. You just have to realize what rule you broke and how can you be proactive and to not break that rule again.
Что ты можешь сказать о роли цивила на англоязычных серверах? Популярны ли они или же в основном играют копы, гангстеры?
A civilian role is actually the same. It feels like the same as cops and criminals, to be honest with you. A civilian, you can being a civilian, you can make a business. You can be a taxi driver. That's a part of civilian roleplay. So, I say the civilian roleplay is among the popular base of people who tend to play cops and robbers. It's probably like 50-50. Cops and criminals, then you have the civilians. So it's really even. There's not more cops than criminals, or it's not more criminals than cops. Just a mix of things. And I actually play a civilian in my other character that I'm going to make. I'm making into a civilian role.
Какие функции тебе нравятся на англоязычных РП-серверах? Что придает большего интереса к игре?
I really like the interiors. The mapping team for LSRP and RCRP, they do a really good job of mapping interiors and make it look like the actual thing in real life, like mapping a school or making like a skate park or something like that. That's what I enjoy about. It makes it more interesting. Since LSRP has like the Los Santos High School, Los Santos University, the LSPD, the FD, all those buildings are mapped with the mapping team, and it's amazing. So it adds more interest to the game. Yes, it does.
Как ты думаешь, сколько серверов имеет самый популярный на данный момент проект в Самп для русского комьюнити?
If I had to take a guess, I'll say like 5?
16.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Почему ты снимаешь именно Самп? Ведь набрать большую аудиторию по этой игре достаточно проблематично.
I do agree. It is hard to get a large audience, but my goal when I started YouTube isn't to really grab a large audience. I just really want to make people laugh and enjoy themselves, while I play Samp. So I do record other games, just not as often as it looks. I do play a lot of GTA 5 with a roleplay community, a policing roleplay community. So I could grab a couple people off of that, but my main goal isn't to really grab a large audience. I guess I just want to make people laugh and enjoy themselves while they watch my videos. That's what keeps me going. Is the enjoyment that people grab for my videos.
Какое твое отношение в общем к администрации ЛСРП? Насколько я знаю, ты недавно был забанен якобы за ДМ и обсуждал это в своем видео.
Yes, I was banned for DM. It was I don't have any hate towards the admin team. I do not have any hate for them. I just look at the admin team as people who are just doing their job. Simple as that. I think they're doing a fantastic job. It just when it came to my band, I kind of didn't agree with it, but I'm moving on from that. Unfortunately, it's on my admin record, and so I just have to deal with it. But I don't have any hate towards them. I think they're really good people. I just have to deal with it.
Что бы ты хотел пожелать русскоязычному комьюнити в дальнейшем?
I guess see if you guys can like curate something for English players. I don't know.
Okay.
For English players who would like to, I guess, try out you guys' servers or whatnot. I think that'll be pretty a good implement.
На этом все. Я надеюсь, вам понравилось и вы вынесли хоть какой-то урок из этого видео. Он сказал очень много хороших вещей, которые даже, наверное, делал несознательно, в том плане, что он даже не знал, что какие-то есть проблемы в русском комьюнити. Я надеюсь, это было полезно, я надеюсь, это было познавательно. С вами был Friday. Подпишитесь на канал, поставьте палец вверх, напишите что-нибудь в комментарии. Также обязательно, это просто обязательно, перейдите по ссылке в описании на канал Сайкула, подпишитесь, ставьте ему там где-нибудь пальчики, да, вверх, ну, будьте любезны, да. И напишите в комментарии ему тоже что-нибудь приятное. Всем удачи, всем пока.
Спасибо за просмотр.
Окей, thank you.
No problem. Спасибо за просмотр. Нажми на палец вверх и подпишись.